Hey everyone! So I know I've been a little bit MIA, and I'm hoping to do a chat video soon because there's all kinds of things, some changes that I'm planning on YouTube and stuff like that. Wait, I'll zoom you a little bit. And yeah, but for now I wanted to show you this journal that I finished, and it's not completely finished, and there are definitely pages that I can go back to, and I would like to do something to this cover. It's a little bit depressing to me, these black covers. And you can see that I doodle here, but it's like I feel like I want to just paint it. Anyway, so this is the Stillman and Byrne A4 hardcover cold press paper. So I can't remember the series, but I will put a link. And this was, I was trying to see if I could find a good alternative to the Jane Davenport journals. Now they're more widely available, but the first, I think, year when she came out with her collection, or the first 6 months or something, it was impossible to get them outside of the US. So I was wondering if there was a good alternative, and these journals are fantastic, and they come in a huge variety of sizes and covers. So if you're in the market for a journal, I highly recommend checking these. I've been super happy. So as I said, it's not, you know, perfect, but it's kind of finished. So I'll just do a quick flip through. I think for most of these there are process videos. So this was the Viviva watercolor sheets that I tried. This was a small faces exercise from Mindy Lacefield class. This was, I think, the first kind of face that I created in with my newfound confidence in painting faces, and I think it looks super weird. I don't think it looks good in any way, but I had so much fun, and mostly I love the other little bits and pieces that I made here. So this is definitely inspired by Mindy Lacefield, sorry. And I really want to give her credit for not only showing great techniques, and, you know, her style is fantastic, but giving me courage. So this already, I think there's already a process video for this one, and I just had so much fun making it. And then this one, I don't think I filmed it, but again, I was just having so much fun with watercolors. This Ella drew in my journal. This one, there's a process video for it. Again, super fun. This one also has a process video for it. It's a little bit burning my retina, so we're gonna move on. There's a process video for this. I used a photo from a magazine and kind of copied it and then messed around with it a little bit. This was swatching the Decadent Pies set from Prima, and I kind of feel like I want to go back to it because I think the colors here are very interesting and would be fun to play with, you know, a fall palette maybe. These are the Prima metallic accents. Actually, they are here, and then I kind of compared them to a €2 set that I found at the local, you know, like office supply store in the kids section. And I was just playing around, and here I wanted to see how they were looking on top of black gesso, and actually they look pretty fabulous. This was, I never showed this, I got the Sakura Koi 48 field set, and this was me swapping the colors. Yeah, I think I didn't get to actually playing around with these paints, so I didn't feel like talking about them because I didn't really know what I was talking about. And this is a huge mess. This was a project I did for Shimmers, and there's a process video for it. This was me fooling around painting like a child, again very inspired by Mindy. This was again playing in my journal, and I just just really loved this combination of having like a face on one side and then just messing around, usually with flowers and colors on the other side. And I just love the, you know, I don't think she's perfect or anything, but I love all the watercolor staining. She also looks like her head was dislodged from her neck, the poor thing. But look at all that watercolor gorgeousness. I love that. This was my Anne of Green Gables girl. There's a video for that. And this was also an interesting process. There's a video for that. It's called Lavender Hair, Don't Care. This was me making some rainbows. I think I filmed it. I'm not sure. But I just loved making this. There's also a video for it. Also really enjoyed creating this. This was experimenting with mixing colors, the Schmincke Brilliant Red Violet, and there's a video for this. It's one of my favorite colors in my palette still. This is probably one of my favorite girls in this journal, and there's a video for that. This was trying to get a little bit more serious with, I don't know, shading with pencil. I don't really like how that turned out, but I do like this huge mess here. Love it. This was going back to painting after some time away, and no, I don't think I filmed it, but I think I shared this in my Facebook group. But I kept it kind of simple. I did put more effort into the facial features, paid more attention to drawing the lips and nose and eyes than, you know, something like here where it's really, the nose is just a little line and the mouth is also not very detailed. So I definitely put more work here. And I really like her. What can I say? I like her, and she has the Cinderella hairstyle, which I love. And then I was just messing around. This is the type of thing that makes me super happy, just playing with watercolors. And this was also, I think, after a long time away from my journal, so it was kind of like warm-up / you know, playtime. Again, some just, I don't know, messing around in my journal. And the final thing, this is actually, it's not watercolor paper anymore, it's just the cover. But I was playing around, and this is actually the beginning of a lesson in my newest workshop. And that's it. I loved using this journal. I think I have another one. I'm not sure if I have another one, a new one to start, but in the meantime I've started another Jane Davenport journal, so all is good. I definitely feel like watercolor paper is the way to go for me because I prefer to use watercolors, and if I do want to use paint, I can either pick up one of my Dilution journals or my Dina Wakley journal, or use gesso. But this journal is fantastic, the Stillman and Burn. Highly recommend it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye, have a great day.